Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel 4, where last episode we finished off the Trials of Iron Hellkeep level X, defeating the Stratos Diver X before navigating its midpoint and its blind rooms to reach the awaiting students of Class 1 and Major Michael, holding Tio and Elise hostage as they challenged us to a duel to help find themselves. On emerging victorious, the reunions of brother and sister alongside Randy and Tio occurred as every party looked forward to the future, with the branch campus students boarding the Derflinger alongside some main campus students and leaving Leaves as we start our next 3-day loop.
One day has passed since the branch campus's liberation. In the end, the Imperial Defense Force rushed to Leaves, but was unable to capture the Merkabah, nor those in the retreating Derflinger or Bobcat 2. They abandoned the chase thanks to some cunning tricks pulled by Makarov, Mary, and the rest of the main campus students. Sometime later, everyone, allow me to extend my thanks once again. Me too, you really saved us back there. I'll admit, it was a little fun helping the professor out. Really? I've never heard anyone say that before. For crying out loud, I guess if anyone ever could, it'd be Teotop for sure. Big weight off my shoulders getting you back though. I'm sure the kiddos feel the same. Definitely, we all do. Especially since Major Michael and Professor Schmidt both ended up helping us in the end. Main campus students coming to their senses is a pretty big win for us too. Prince Cedric's in for a real shock, I bet. Indeed he is. One reaps what one sows after all. Ada and Fritz were particularly close to him too. I can only hope their decision helps to open his eyes as well. Your Highness, I'll never stop hoping for that either. Agreed. Well, I say we've hit a good point for me to split. Still don't use from Sherazade, but I should probably get in contact with Estelle and the others. Okay, they're still on the east side of the Empire, right? I'm not going back to Crossbow just yet, but we should get in touch with Lloyd and them too. How about you, Teotop? Bet you're itchy to head back home. Yeah, sounds like Yona's been having some trouble without me. Ah, the Jays. Plus, I see Kia and Lloyd and Ellie too. Josette's already set off somewhere else with the Bobcat, hasn't she? Yeah, it looks like the family has some business to take care of elsewhere. Why don't we just head to Crossbell and drop them off in the Merkabah then? I mean, wherever Estelle and them are, it's probably on the way, right? That's a good point. What do you think, guys? Well, as it happens, yesterday's events have caused another increase in surveillance. It's particularly risky over the eastern regions. I'll try to hash out a workable route, but no promises. That bad, huh? Well, we did stir up a shitstorm and a half over here. His Royal Highness must be raising the security around him. Guess that means he ain't taking this so well. Well, we won't ask you to do the impossible. You can wait, right, Teotop? Of course, I can help out around the ship in the meantime. I guess it goes for me too, but I think it's going to get a little cramped in here. Yeah, this isn't exactly the biggest ship around. I'm sorry, Your Highness. I didn't mean for my presence to be such a bother. Oh, come now, Elise. What are you saying? You don't have to worry yourself about that. No one's going anywhere. Not while all of us are wanted down on the surface. We're getting to the point where we need to think about our next course of action, though. We got everybody back. That takes care of our original goal. I assume we'll need to find a safe place to split up from. Unfortunately, the Imperial Defense Force seems to have a strong presence in the ground right now. They do, huh? The nerve of those scumbags to hail from the same place as my lord. Sickening, a lot of them. Greyahard's no good either. It's essentially Imperial Defense Force territory at this point. Same story over in Rua. You think they're prioritizing the east, maybe? Yeah, it sounds like they're shifting their divisions in place before the fighting with Calvard begins. They're developing a forward operating base over east as well for logistical purposes. In that case, this could be just the opportunity we've been waiting for. Huh? What do you mean, Muse? I sincerely apologize for the interruption, everyone. I've just received a transmission for Muse. Well, for all of you, actually. Oh, come on. Honestly, Muse, your timing is impeccable. Should you have like a transceiver somewhere? Just press the button. Guess we should have seen it coming. Pure coincidence, I assure you. It's nothing to be afraid of, really, though I do think you may be surprised. It should settle everything we were just discussing in a single swoop. Really now? You mean about meeting up with Estelle and Ren and everyone else? What are you planning? Something shady, obviously. It's fine. I think I know where this is going. Rosine, can you patch us through? Absolutely. I'll put them up on the monitor right away.
Ah, good. You've already gathered. Schwarzer, Class 7. I see you've kept busy this past week. Herschel, Russell, Lady Elise. A pleasure to see you again. Your Highness, and Lady Angelica. I'm glad to see you both unharmed.
Thank you, Principal Le Guin. Thanks, you too. Same to you, though I kind of caused a bunch of trouble along the way. I'm glad to see you're safe as well, General Le Guin. You say it surprised me, the situation.
Your concern honors me, Your Highness. I'm certain Lady Mildine has covered everything quite thoroughly, but there's something I'd like to speak with you about, nonetheless. We will be holding a special meeting of sorts later this afternoon. I do hope you can join us.
A special meeting?
That is correct. I would like all of you to attend, both Class 7s, as well as the Liberal and Crossbow teams. I expect you'll find it a reunion to end all reunions.
What'd you say? Hold on a sec, Principal. You can't just spring this on us all of a sudden. A reunion to end all reunions? So you mean everyone we were just talking about, are they... I'll just leave that up to your imagination. Though some of the encounters awaiting you may be beyond even that. Would you mind giving us the hint, maybe? She's being intentionally vague, as always. It's fine. You can just leave her be. We'll find out ourselves soon enough. The whole picture behind this Operation Mille Mirage, that is. You mean Muse's countermeasure against Operation Jormungand? Enacting it would result in casualties unimaginable, but it may be the only choice we have. Must be one hell of a plan to draw folks in from all over, which begs the question, where's the venue? There's only one place I can think of.
You may give your response to Lady Mildine. For now, I'll assume you're all coming and prepare accordingly. Farewell for now.
So then, what should we do? There's no guarantee we won't run some degree of danger, even the nature of the location, or given the nature of the location, sure. We can always pretend this conversation never occurred, should its prospects leave something to be desired. Let Principal Le Guin know we'd be honoured to accept. But to do that, we first have to know where it is we're heading. Of course, of course. Here it is, a neutral airspace above the borders of Erebonia, Calvard, and Liberl. The flagship of the Weissland Army, the Panagor, will be arriving there this afternoon. Well, we knew the story had to move on in advance, at this point. And now we're exploring all avenues, aren't we? Ho ho ho! But, do we have a... Are we going straight there? Do we have stuff to do first? It's only 8 AM. Still plenty of time before the meeting this afternoon. We've got some new requests in. Might be a good idea to make the rounds. It might affect our future plans depending on how things go. Instructor! Ah, it's you guys. We've still got some time left. That means you'll be going around checking things out, right? The two of us will be going along with you this time in that case. Well, I was thinking about it, sure, but things seem pretty stable for the time being. I don't think you need to worry about anything happening to... You heard what Altina said before. This isn't up for debate. Besides, this will be the last time, so play nice and let us escort you, okay, Instructor? This will be the last time, will it? Game? Fine. But don't tell him what might be waiting for us when we head out later today. Hopefully it can help put an end to this chaotic mess we found ourselves in. Let's make sure we take care of things down the surface. We don't want to regret not doing so later on. Got it. You can count on us. Do. Why is Emma never in the story? There we go. Now she is again. Oh, right. Well, obviously, Tio. Elise isn't a party member. I kind of want to have like one of my more standard guys in as well. I'm missing a lot of last starts this way. Because I'm completely predicting that if we have a bathing thing, because we've just got Tio, it's Tio and Randy, right? So it's basically been the new characters every time. Situation in Erin Village, Milsanti, Raquel, Ulster, and the rest lot just changed. That's I mean, Milsanti's quite small. Erin's quite small. Oh, actually, Erin actually has a lot to do there. So we have to talk to everyone in Erin, everyone in Milsanti. Raquel's the biggest one of the lot, and Ulster's not that big. And the rest lot just changed. Receive bonding points. Main campus uniforms, Altina's main campus cap, and more. Muse's Astralia gear. Right, who do we have bonding? Elise has a special memory. We're walking in the infirmary, though. It's finally time! It kind of had to be this time, didn't it? Muse, Yuna, and then a choice between Elliot and Eusis. To Emma! I'm here to make Pete. We just saved, actually, didn't we? Emma. Oh, I got better make sure I've got gear. Probably have some new requests in. Should everyone check these out first? What? Can I not do it yet? I do you before. Emma, you okay there? Oh, Reen. Something on your mind? What's that book she's reading? Well, I do have a proposal. A request, rather, that I'd like to make of you. Just leave it at proposal and we're fine. Would you happen to have any time to spare? I'm not sure what Emma's planning, but she does look a lot more serious than usual. Oh, we only have 4.6 people. We might get one from requests. 5. The same as last time, right? Sure. I don't know how useful I'll be, but I'd be happy to help. Great. Thank you so much. Would you mind coming down to the surface with me? There's somewhere I'd like to go. I don't mind at all, but where are we headed exactly? Don't worry, it's nowhere you haven't been. Eerie Woods? It's gotta be Erin based, surely. Roselia's atelier. This is where you grew up, huh, Emma? I guess Rose isn't here right now. No, she left a while back. She said she had some business to attend to. I got her permission to use it, though, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, that's good. Something seems weird here. I asked you to come here for one reason. The curse that's afflicting you. The thing that keeps you bound to the Great Twilight. I want to release you from it. What? You can do that? I think so, if everything goes well. I found something in this spell book, the Tales of Ishmia. I can't know for sure, but in theory it should work. I won't lie, it's going to be dangerous, but I believe it's a risk worth taking. Huh, I see. Let's try it. I'm willing to do anything. Now that Elise and Toa are safe, it doesn't matter if I get a little damage in the process. Alright, if you're sure. Take a seat and I'll set it all up. This spell will allow me to project my astral body and enter your mind directly. The physical cause of the Great Twilight is in your heart, there's no doubt about that. But based on the information we have, I'd say it's also linked to your soul. It sure feels that way. I'm going to try to find the root cause of the curse and separate it from you. Once that's done, your power shouldn't get so out of control anymore. That sounds great and all, but what about you? If I get hurt, that's one thing, but I don't want anything to happen to you. There's no need to worry. I've done this before. You're the one who'll be facing the most danger from this procedure. That's fine by me. I'm ready when you are. Okay. And now we bring our foreheads together. Can I get you to crouch down a little? Like this. Now close your eyes. Mare Spiritus, ocean of the soul. Okay, Ring, stay calm, take a deep breath, and look into my eyes. Oh. What the? Is this my mind? Yeah, of course. Pretty neat, right? I'm projecting the image back to you. And don't worry, I won't peek at any of your private memories. Oh, thank you. That's not what I'm worried about. That's not what I'm worried about. I know it's all not there, but still. Are you going to dive deeper from here? Yes, that's the plan. I'm going to make my way through the layers of your consciousness until I reach the depths of your soul. That's where I'll find the curse. What was that? No, it's too soon. It's got to be my powers. Emma, get out of there. If you get caught now, it's all over. Don't worry, I knew this might happen. What? Sorry, Reen. I lied to you before. This spell, the danger it presents to you is practically negligible. On the other hand, there's a chance my astral form could be completely destroyed. The history of the Hexen clan is the story of sacrifice after sacrifice. My mother was no different. Even Vida is carrying on the tradition in her own way. And now it's my turn. Emma, stop! You didn't tell me any of this! This isn't what I wanted! My name is Emma Milstein. I am the daughter of Isola, disciple of the Crimson Witch Roselia. I will live up to my family name and protect those dear to me, no matter what the cost. No. No! Stop this right now! What the? Reen, how did you... Reen, don't. You have no idea of the damage that could... Shut up! You're in no position to lecture me. Damn curse, get away from her! Ah! Well, that was obvious. And also, in whatever media I've ever watched, nothing has ever presented an astral body encounter without removing all the clothes. And then tasteful poses. Or, not really, but you know what I mean. Keep everything obscured. What just happened? That shouldn't have been possible. Emma. I'm disappointed. I thought you knew better than this. Do you have any idea how stupid that was? Reen. I had a feeling something wasn't right from the very beginning. If a spell like that really existed, Celine and Roselia would have known, right? They'd have helped with it. Even Vida would have pitched in. This Televismia book. It's no ordinary spell book, is it? Let me guess, it's full of dark magic so dangerous that it's forbidden by your clan. That's why you didn't say anything to Celine, and that's why you made some excuse to get Roselia out of here. I can't believe you pulled one over on me like this. Vida's really going to let me have it. How did you... Come on. How long have we known each other? I can tell when you're hiding something. I just had no idea you resort to such desperate measures. Emma, why did you even... How could you even ask me that? Huh?
Because you're important to me, Reen. You're more dear to me than anyone else I know. Isn't that reason enough to want to protect you?
Everything that's happened has been my fault. If I was stronger, you wouldn't have been cursed and Million would still be alive today. It was my duty to put an end to all this destruction, and I failed. Because of that, you and Eustace suffered so much pain. I was so scared. I thought I was going to lose you. This was really the end. And I know you. If there's a chance for you to sacrifice yourself, you're going to take it. You might try to act cool so we won't worry, but I can see through it. And it's got nothing to do with being a witch. Elise, we all know what you're thinking. You're just as bad as Crow. No, you're even worse. Did you really think I'd just stand idly by and let you throw your life away? Emma, Excuse me, I need some air. Emma, there you are. Emma, where are you going? What's the matter with you? Alright, Reen. What happened between you two? Judging by that forbidden grimoire, I'm guessing it's nothing good. So it's like this. I thought Emma was looking more than a little gloomy. Attempting a spell like this is rather extreme, though. So it really was more dangerous than she let on. Yes, diving into another's consciousness is not something anyone should attempt lightly. That's even more true for a cursed soul like yours. Worst case scenario could have left her a soulless husk. This is all my fault. I should have paid more attention. I should have said something. Indeed, that's true. Hey, can I get a little sympathy here? Silence, fool. And think about what you've done. In a way, though, hearing about this is something of a relief. Huh. Emma's always been such a good, obedient child. It's the first time I can remember her caring about something enough to break the rules. Although that might just be because her mother always let her have her way when she was little. Oh, my. It's a little galling that you were the one who inspired her to be more honest about her feelings. Though it only makes sense given how close you two have become. Reen, I know you must be upset, but try to be gentle with Emma. Consider her feelings. That's what a gentleman does. Rose, you're starting to show your age. Well, excuse me for still believing in good old-fashioned manners. Not sure I'm going to process all of that. I wonder if Emma teleported back to the ship on her own. Oh. So, what's with the hand glasses? Going back to your old look, I see. Reen, I have to apologize to you. I don't know what came over me. At the time, I was blind to it, but now it's clear to me that I stepped far out of line. I could imagine how devastated you'd be if anything would have happened to me, and yet... Oh! There. No need to hide behind those glasses anymore, right? I think you can see just as clearly without them. That's not to say I don't find the bespectacled look really cute on you too. Cute? Emma, you truly go above and beyond for me. You always have. You can lose sight of everything else because of it, but that just shows how much you care. I couldn't be more grateful to have you. Oh. If possible though, could you keep me in the know from now on? I try to put on a brave face, but you've seen through that. It's true that I don't have much hope left for what's to become of me. But I don't want to die. I want to continue on. And not alone. I want to have my friends beside me. You especially, Emma.
Reen. I'm sorry for everything. Thank you.
The tension between them dissolved as if a storm had finally passed. They returned to the ship, their hearts feeling much lighter. My bond with Emma has strengthened. I'd have preferred to not do the whole astral diving trope with the no clothes, but there we go. It kept everything out of view. Emma's alt colour hat. Why was there more tension in the bonding event than some story events? That event seemed like quite big compared to a lot as well. Especially for like I'm assuming there's a second special memory course, of course, because there's 2 hearts. I mean, Laura's was the other one that was built up massively. The other ones had battle scenes, but that... I can't always help feeling that even the game actually wants you to choose Emma, but I know that's not true compared to what everyone says. The game even recognizes everything that Emma is for Rean. I just don't know. What's the game trying to tell me? I'll need a shower after that.
This is nice.
So what did you guys think about that? I don't know. Alright, so we're supposed to check the board, but there's a Vantage Masters to do as well. Thanks to Emma, in fact. Oh, Rean. From now on, I won't try anything without talking to you first, just like you asked. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. It's a miracle you both made it out unscathed. I'll be expecting some top quality milk as an apology for making me worry. A small price to pay, really. I'll even throw in some fish, too. I do end up showing you different aspects of myself, don't I, Rean? Yeah. It's embarrassing, but I'm happy about it, too. I should say thank you. That's your possessive, do anything, die for you kind of mode. I'd prefer you not to die for me, though. The ship's gotten so noisy with all these humans running around. I like to think of it as more lively. But I do have to admit, it is getting a little cramped around here. Finding a place to relax with all these people on board is going to be tough. Anyway, we'll have to figure out where we stand after the meeting. So I might as well save my complaints till then. On another note, Rose keeps pushing me to start playing Vantage Masters. But I guess if you're desperate for someone to play against, I could give it a try against you. Thanks, Celine. That's very kind of you. As long as you stay in your cat form and we just get, like, it's fully animated of Cat trying to put cards on the table, that'd be great. It can now play Vantage Masters against Celine. The ultimate in cuteness. Phew, I'm really glad neither of them were hurt. I think we should just leave it at that. Yes. If you want. Is there any cards for me to switch in from our last victory? Yeah, bro. I don't think I got any new fantastically fancy cards, did I? Got an Moltamis in the deck as well as a Thief Mill and a Kyria Bell. We now own the Shadow card too. Destroys a card in the enemy's hand. This card can counter against ranged attacks. It's actually pretty cool. But the other one can seal. And that seems to be my plan. Oh, 4 damage to target.
I could teach you a thing or two.
Like, which really needs to get sealed. Did anyone say fire cards? That's not bad. I think she's gonna start with a blast at me. Makes sense in those regards, doesn't it? So she's gonna play mainly from her hand there. I remember I want to be using the skill with you, so I don't even want to be using the magic crystal. The problem is, I can get the Blix out and stuff, but unless I'm sealing... I'm gonna be a bit in trouble, aren't I? We usually let a few turns the damage goes to the bard, right? I know I could use a magic crystal as well there. Also... Ah, crap. Heal! Oh no! Oh. Oh! 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 I didn't even want to use this yet because I'll probably use it on the Zamel pen. If the Zamel pen survives. I've got another magic crystal there now. So even if it's fire, it still hits. I got another Zamel pen. Who do I even put this on? Right, so that Blix, superpower Blix can't go down now. Yeah, I'd attack you too. Is Bard back this turn? Still not. Oh, the Immortalis gets to go. We can actually do an absolute ton of damage this turn. We might just win on the basis of being able to do damage. Now, this is where she plays 15 million cards. Ooh. Well, I'd hit that with the Blix. I think we won. Ah, you get. I can hit with the Bard, right? And just win. Might just get another... Yeah, as I was about to say. Oh well.
No way! You must have cheated.
No, I just played cards. You know, in a card game, I just played many cards. Expel times 3 was got her victory. How dare you play cards in a card game where you can play multiple cards? Well, that's Vanish Masters. I was worried for a bit with that massive seal. Right, we've got Elliot. He's listening to music. Let's try this frequency. Beep beep. Listen to the radio, I see. Find any programs you like? Sure have. It looks like the Imperial Chronicle Radio just started up a new show. Not to music. It's a music program. Made in conjunction with the Heimdall Orchestra. That's the station in Heimdall, right? The one that broadcasts current events and news programs. I heard they only ran more serious-minded shows, being state-funded and all. I guess this proved me wrong. Yeah, I was thinking just the same. In fact, I hardly even believe it, so I figured I'd check it out for myself. I feel like something is up here. Do we want to listen to music with Elliot in the future? Of course, I'm not going to go for another bonding event just yet. It won't let me go down a deck, remember, at this point. We've got to go into the cockpit. Right, let's let it move me on. I don't know what you expected from Elliot. It sounded like he was listening to a topical radio show, and I was like, oh my god. And then, no. What did we expect? It's free quests. Family scattering. Client Lord Quinn. I was planning to meet up with my family, but there's no sign of them anywhere. I'm starting to worry. If you can spare the time to look for them, I'd be happy to tell you about more at the White Footpath Tavern and Inn in Palm. Interestingly, just to realise, none of them are semi-required. The hotspots? Something is wrong with the Erin Village hot spring, and I'd be glad some assistance putting it right. It would be easier to explain in person. Come on over to my place and I'll apprise you of the situation. Dahlia and Erin. Avon Hills monster. We've been getting reports that a particularly dangerous monster has appeared in Avon Hills. Please find and slay this creature. The monster is Rostrum in location Avon Hills. That'll get us hopefully another bonding point.
Here to make a report? Please proceed.
I haven't done anything. But if we complete all 3 quests, we hopefully will be at 200 AP.
Great work, everyone. Best of luck on your next endeavors.
Liberation of the branch campus was a hell of a show. Marine, your group of course displayed progress and determination, but we saw those qualities from Tita, the professor's 4th disciple too. The question now is, how will the 3rd disciple respond? I imagine he's going to show us in due time. Next time we meet, I'm sure. I hope he does. Georg, or whatever his name is now. I want to tell him what he's really after, and what he thinks about our resolve. And also, his name's stupid when you remove the E. Sorry to anyone called Georg out there. Hey Elise, didn't take you much time in order to get up to speed, did it? Well, Toa taught me everything I need to know, along with Her Highness and Rosine. I did also help out with the Courageous a few years ago, even if it was only a little. You did? That's news to me. I've been practicing with Her Highness so I could surprise you. There were only a few orbital computers available at St. Estrada, but I did have a chance to learn how to use them. You managed all that while still acting as head of student council. I'm impressed. I thought I knew all there was to know about you, but evidently that wasn't the case. Not anymore, it isn't. Hopefully this won't be the last time I surprise you either. What do you mean by that? That's for me to know and for you to find out. Though thinking back on it, I suppose it isn't really that much of a secret. But you did make a point of telling me after all. Telling her what? I've got to figure out how to get her to spill the beans. Ice cream? An invitation to the Panacle, from General Le Guin, no less. Seems Muse's been planning for this all along. Yeah, it sounds like it's a bigger deal than I'd imagined. We'll have to make sure we all stay on our toes. Sure, there's just one thing, Ring, though I imagine you already know what I'm thinking. You mean about Muse, right? I am her instructor, after all. No matter how much she knows, she's still only 16. We'll need to keep an eye out for her. That goes without saying. I've charted the course to our destination. We can leave at any time, so just let me know when you want us to depart. Speak of guys and select head to destination when you're ready to set out for the Pantagruel. Now we can finally move around the ship. So, you know, we've got a policy of doing everyone's special memories. So, you know, for all 4 bonding points are already spoken for. We're going with Muse, we're going with Yuna, and we're going with Elise. So then it's one of the boys. Boys should have special memories too. Boys can have memories. Hey, Eustace. Fancy seeing you here. I can't. Indeed. I was just making my usual call back home. Rayard, huh? We were just talking about it, actually. About the Imperial Defense Force over there in particular. Is everything okay? There haven't been any issues, and any official business needed during my absence will be taken care of by a butler, Arnold. The Imperial Defense Force is doing a skillful job of maintaining the peace somehow. However, something bothering you. Arnold hasn't spoken a word of it out of courtesy, but matters are sure to get out of hand in due time. Even the documents that require my seal as acting duke are severely piled up. Wish I could lend a hand, but I suppose I'll have to leave things to Arnold for now. You just must have a serious bond of trust with this butler of his. I can understand why he's worried. Okay. So Eustace is worried about his butler. And Elliot wants to listen to music on the radio. Riveting. More Banish Masters! I guess we can space out the games. How do they taste, Kurt? Please be completely honest. Don't spare my feelings. Your feelings don't need to be spared, Your Highness. They're very good. I'd definitely say you've improved. There's a clear difference even compared to the last time you tried baking cookies. That seems like such a long time ago now. You and Cedric did your best to hide it, but I could see the truth in the expressions on your faces. It feels good to finally redeem myself for that. You made these, Princess. Yes, I want to do something to keep myself busy. And since Elise has other duties to attend to, I recruited Kurt to help taste test. Would you like to try one too, Reen? I'd be honoured, thank you. The lemon flavouring gives it a nice, refreshing taste. I like it. I like it a lot. Wonderful. Now I know for sure they're good enough to share with everyone else. We sure are lucky to have Princess Alvin going to all this trouble for our sakes. That we are. What's the reasoning behind seeing all the special memory scenes? Because they're called special? Duh. They're not normal memories. I should see the special ones, right? I'm so glad about both of your approvals. Thank you, Reen. Kurt. I'll make my rounds and then be sure to take some over to Elise to try as well. Only Prince Cedric could be here to try these cookies. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bring the mood down. I'm sure we'll get another chance someday. Maybe. Hey, Crow. Let me tell you, if you want to savor the coffee's essential flavour, it's got to be black. I agree. I'm glad someone else understands. Machias, why don't you quit it already? Quit what? Quit acting like you got a stick up your ass when you talk to me. You know you're the only one from the old Class 7 who still treats me like I'm some kind of outsider. I didn't even realise. I guess it's because we never had that many opportunities to get better acquainted. Well, hey, no time like the present. Come on, loosen up a little. Alright, I'll try. Hell of a cup of joe, huh, Crow? Damn straight, Machias. That's more like it. Wow, I'm glad I got to see that. What, awkward in action? Reen, how long have you been there? You saw that, I assume? The whole thing. Sounds like you might need some more time to get used to each other. You know, now I've taken that first step, it feels a lot more natural than I thought. I mean, it's not as if I was deliberately trying to be reserved around Crow. See? You'll get there. You've been better already. Crow lost his eyes then. Magnus is always so serious. He'll never change. He's relaxed a lot since we were students, though. He's more flexible now. It's not like I was reserved around him before, but lost my opportunity to be informal with Crow. I'm grateful to Crow for pointing it out. Hell of a cup of joe! Oh, Rosine's on the store. I'll be running the counter today. May I fix you a drink? Or perhaps a nice warm snack? Sure. There's something so weird about having a classmate in a habit behind the counter. Reen, is something the matter? No, nothing like that. I'll be running the counter today. I'll work as hard as I can to make sure everyone's worries disappear.
What would you like?
I don't know. Is there anything cool? I mean, technically we bought all the peckies. And we've changed for everything. Oh! Hey. What's this? How you going?
Come again, anytime.
Oh.
What would you like?
Let me exchange the tiny amount of set. Well, it wasn't actually a tiny amount of septic mass I got from beating those guys.
Come again, anytime.
I guess it was a
What
full
would you
dungeon,
like?
no? Not missed anything?
Come again, anytime.
Tio and Randy! Randy, Tio, you guys kicked butt out there. Thanks. I feel like we've earned a break after what happened to the keep. Partially because Tio taught here had a hand in what we had to deal with. I'd thank you to forget about that. Anyway, I haven't been on a Merkabah in a while. Must be full on 2 years now. This isn't your first Merkabah. What can I say? We had a life before we met you guys. Wow, you guys really are well connected. By the side, please don't hesitate to call on me whenever you head to the surface. You've done so much for me. I must find a way to pay you back somehow. I'm sure we'll take you up on that sooner or later. We've got a long meeting ahead of us this afternoon. You might want to rest while you can. Thank you. I'll do that. We had a life before we met you. Still, holding me on the Weissland, a flagship in a time later. Weissland. The double S's, man. It would be the big B with the weird curly bottom. That's what I understand better. Holding a meeting on the Weissland flagship in a time like this. Of course, it might be dangerous, but be it reunions or new meetings, I'd rather enjoy them since we have the opportunity to do so. No extra dialogue there. Randy! Pretty bold of someone to come up with me in the neutral zone for 3 entire countries. Yeah! Man, I can't wait to see everyone again. I'll bet. Like, also, isn't it an incredibly obvious place? So, something's gonna happen. I mean, that's just the way the game works, but something's gonna happen. The meeting on the Quadrilogy is getting closer. It'll be nice to see Ren and Kia again. Yeah, if they show up, it'll be the first time seeing them since back in Erin. Maybe Ellie will be with them too. This could be a good opportunity to exchange info on what's been going on with our respective teams. And did Muse predict we'd run into someone we wouldn't be expecting? Or could she have meant someone we'd never met before? The way she said it, it's vague enough that we could apply it to a lot of people. Looks like Ellie and the others are born in the Quadrilogy too. This could be a good opportunity to exchange intel between our respective teams. I want to find out what the other teams are doing. We'll know the full details of Mute's strategy at the meeting. I can estimate most of its contents, but it doesn't make me any less apprehensive at confirming the veracity. Oh, okay. If you care to tell me the estimations, that would be nice too. Is someone sniping? I'm crossing the laser beam. Oh, hello, Reen. Good to see you're still in one piece. Hey, Doa, Dita, thanks for your help back in Leaves. I've told you, Reen, there's no need to thank us for every little thing. We're all a team here. That said, I was really impressed with your work this time around, Tita. Yeah, if you didn't have the orbital gear at the ready, we never would have infiltrated the keep that smoothly. Even Professor Schmidt gave you a stamp of approval. He made all the time spent making little adjustments here and there worth it. Although the professor only gave me a pass on this one, I've still got plenty of assignments left to tackle. You'll pass them with flying colours too, I just know it. You've proven yourself more than capable to rising to any challenge. I thought I saw something weird on Toa then. We count on your support from here on, Tita. Thanks. I won't let you down. That laser beam's coming.
Yes!
Yes. Does anyone need a new weapon in this party? I'm pretty sure, like, you know, Class 7 students have them, so that's fine. I mean, I'm guessing that Tio is unlikely to want a new one. We did actually take Emma around with us last time because it's not allowing Emma to be with us for the rest of the quest. We can't even equip Tio with anything.
Come back soon.
Will do. It's back again. The students were dazzling out there, both the main campus and the branch campus. It's one of those moments where I know that my decision to become an instructor of force was the right move. Yeah, I know what you mean. You doing something with the laser beams and bikes? What experiments are you doing? I'm passing mark from Professor Schmidt. I'm so happy. It feels like I can breathe a little easier now. Still, there's a lot I still have to work out. What I need to do is review everything from step 1 again and finesse the details. You do that. Alright, let's leave this room. Let's attack. It's originating from Crow. So, like, Crow's got, like, a bit of his skin firing out of his body, and it's going across the route to the... He really wants to be part of the bikes. Crow, you're melting. I know you haven't got much time, but I didn't expect you to melt right now. Oh, is that the kimono you wore for a tea ceremony club? Yes, I received it from Ada when we parted, along with the rest of our equipment. Just one look at it is enough to bring me right back to our old club days. I've been trying to find an excuse to wear it just one more time before we head back to the Panagril. Maybe you can help her out here. Are you going to do tea with her, or will you just take her on a date? Because that sounds more like the second one is true. Let's see here. Economy, foreign affairs, economy, foreign... You're studying again, Yuna. You've been out for a while now. It's hardly been a day since the infiltration. You should take some time to rest. I know, but I've got to ride this high while I still can. The branch campus comeback starts with us. I can't just let Ada and Fritz leave me in the dust. If anything, you should be the one taking it easy, instructor, at least until we get to the Panagril. All this forward thinking is usually a good thing, but Yuna's liable to run herself into the ground if she keeps herself without a break. So she's continuing with her studying, but this time it's a special studying. Wow. I mean, wow. Power trio. Laura, Duvalie, and Agate. Now this seems like an interesting group. We all got into our heads at the same time to do some training. Somehow that turned into a seminar about swordsmanship. Given the participants, that's hardly a surprise. They're exaggerating. I just said that this red-haired gentleman seemed to have been influenced considerably by the Blade Lord's style. The Blade Lord? Right, you told me about him before. Oh, that's right. He was the man who wielded the Sword of Carnage, if I'm not mistaken. Is there any truth to Duvalie's observation? I fought against Lo a ton back in the day. Every time it felt like I only survived by the skin of my teeth. I'm self-taught. I don't follow any particular style, but it only makes sense if I picked up a thing or two from my fights with him. Wow. I wish I could have had the chance to test my steel against his. Yeah, I'm sure he would have got a kick out of that too. Well, right before he wiped the floor with you. You're probably right. We'll never know for sure though. The Blade War is said to embody the very essence of carnage in battle. I'd love to have seen that in action for myself. Remembering a whole bunch of things I'm wishing I hadn't. Whatever, nothing better for the worries like swinging a heavy sword around. Yeah, but not in this room. Your sword's almost as big. Please don't. In the end, I was only able to hit Leonhard once every 100 strikes or so. I had every intention of surpassing him someday, but... Survey said. If only you went into another dimension with us. You're really starting to shape up. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with yourself in the future. They're still trying to recruit him. You're still too much of a hothead, though. If you want to be a bracer, you'd have to mellow out to at least agate levels. Yeah, that's a big if. As your teacher, I have an interest in your future too, Ash. My future? Take a look at your own damn future. Part of your job's supposed to be advising us, and I mean all of the branch camps about our careers, right? So you can't go ditching us halfway through. Ash, you know what? You're right. You actually come out with some good advice for once. Miracles do happen. You done? Anything else you want to... Anyone else want to take a shot at me? We will advantage masters soon. Students really are just great, aren't they? It's like they're always sparkling, full of unlimited potential. I think I know what you mean. I noticed that once I became an instructor. Ash's future. What else is there for him? Maybe I'll become an instructor like Sarah and Reen. Instructor Ash. Kind of has a ring to it. Instructor Ash. I was able to sit quietly and read. Oh yeah, Schwarzer, I hear you... No! I hear you play Fun Party. Well, when I can, yeah. Want a game or two? Sure doesn't look like I'm gonna get any peace and quiet to read anyway. I'll take you on a Pom Party or Vanish Masters, whatever you feel like losing it. You can now play Pom Party against Ash. You can now play Vanish Masters against Ash. Yay, I guess that's the sweep of the Merkabah done. I was gonna go straight to have a rest, but I guess we could try some Pom. No.
Bring it on.
I messed up that start really badly. He's just plumping them down. Oi, stop it. Stop it. Just because I'm bad at this game doesn't mean you're allowed to be good. Ah! He's got way more CP than me. I mean, I had a plan there. Quite evidently. Green? Blue? Lots of yellow there. I need to get to that other yellow. I'll go there. I mean, I've got more than him, I guess. Let's attack! Okay, he defended. No! No, no! I don't like the sounds. Help! He's getting chains! I'm not really getting anything anymore. Oh, this sounds really bad. Red, green, red, green, red, green. I need a blue. Oh, he so beat me. Oh!
Didn't stand a chance.
You were so close to death.
Bring it on.
I like had you at the last limits. Felt like things all of a sudden started escalating in that one. Oh, I should probably place there. I don't even know. What the hell? What am I doing? I need to get to the CPs. That's always the goal. I was looking at next. Oh, God. He's on tilt, and he's only played one game. It's fine. I got lucky. That sounded bad. What? How much CP's he at?
Didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, I didn't, did I?
Bring it on.
So, we just need to keep playing until I fluke a win. That's how Pom works. There we go, there's a S1. Green down here, next to the yellow. Guess I'll go green here and then go yellow-red. Worked out quite nicely. Except he's got a lot himself. And he's continuing to shove more on the board, and I have no clue where I'm placing next at any period of time. And he's already at 400. Right through! No, no, get him! No! I thought I had him! Oh, there's the terrible noises.
You didn't stand a chance.
I'm like him on the cusp of death. Multiple times it feels like. But not quite. And then, like, as soon as I fill him up with a board, he just goes mental on me. And then I cry. Also, where's my CP buddy? There we go. I need more CP buds. Oh, God. I'm doomed, aren't I? I don't know. I mean, that was terrible. I should have waited, maybe. All of a sudden got a good chain because I had so many on the board. I need to hit blue. I need to hit blue. Oh, he's so won. Yeah, so I died again. Unless that happens, I guess. Well, I don't have any clue where I'm supposed to place things now. To continue this chain. No! Yes! No! What? Kill!
What, for real?
Yes! 5-star Ash. That was actually a really high comboing game randomly. Okay, victory. After that, I always feel like I need another bath. So, we begin the sweep of Erin at the Fairy Spring. Oh my goodness, I won. Only took 3 tries? 4 tries? Wait, what? Kind of figure we got a request about the hot spring from Dahlia. She said something strange had happened. Maybe we should look into it. What? I'll do the VM, but a little later. Space out the minigames, right? So something's happened. People have moved. Our quest is up here. We can't go to the spring and have a wash. Loki, you get it, don't you? The reason the hot spring got messed up was because you didn't clean it. No, you're bad. Think about what you did. I'll take my eyes off you for a while. Now this happens. Bad, Loki. Think about what you did. What'd you do? Q. What did you do? Okay, I'll do the sweep first. The hot springs are down. Let's do the outside, then the inside. We'll start from this side. Come on, what did I ever do to deserve such cruel and inhumane punishment? My butt's still stinging. I don't think I can even sit down. Rose was in the right on this one, you know. You didn't just cut class again. You tried to steal the pendulum from the atelier. In my opinion, you got off super easy. You should be grateful. Grateful? Easy for you to say. You've got all these awesome magic skills and can just take off and explore the world whenever you want. You're set. If only. You don't really think it's that easy, do you, Alberio? Huh? Once you become a witch, there are orders you have to follow. You've got to always protect Erebonia in whatever way it needs. I do feel like the outside world is calling me, but I have my duties that I can't just walk away from. I want to go out there. I want to walk around and take in the sights of the flowers, trees, and everything else they have to offer. I want to travel across the whole world and meet tons of new people each place I go. My biggest dream is just the same as yours, Alberio. That's why I've been working so hard to become a wandering witch. So when that day comes, let's go out and see the world together. What's a wandering witch without a trusted companion? Someone to support her day in and day out. Nina, if I'm going to be any successful, yes, if I'm going to be any successful, I need you to put in the effort too. A whole lot of it. You've got to at least be as powerful as Euclase if you want to be my traveling buddy. So you've got your work cut out, you. Okay, I get it. It's a deal then. We'll go out and see the world together. I'm a bit lost on how they got there, but at least it looks like they've worked things out. All's well that ends well, right? It's nice seeing them come together to achieve what their hearts are set on most. Promise me, Nina, someday you and I will go out traveling together. Promise. That means I've got to bunker down even harder on my training. Really impress Rose with all I've got. So you'll come help me, right? Nah, I'm good. Huh? You know, I perform best when I've got you with me. Nah, I'm good. Well, that just wasn't part of the deal. You can't add it on now. Come on, Alberio, I need you if I want to reach the top. Wasn't part of the deal. Pray I do not alter it further. Which very much feels like when I play Pom Party be 5 hours later. But no, this session wasn't as bad as the last session was like 30 seconds or 20 seconds or something. It was really small. And then the one before that was hell. After I finish doing this, I'll be done with my basic training for today. I've gotten really quick at this compared to when I first started out as a disciple. I'm proud of myself. But Master has been so busy lately, she hasn't been able to give me any spell lessons. I could swear she looks more tired than normal too. Maybe I'll try and cheer her up with a delicious homemade meal. It sounds like things are bad in the outside world. Master's been really busy too. I'm going to try to cheer her up with a delicious homemade meal. It always, of course, feels like you would be stronger in Pom Pom Party. Or, you know, those kind of Puyo games. Mean Bean games. It always just feels better to just plonk things down anywhere and then just hope a combo happens than actually try to play the game and get, like, you know, completions. Always has felt that way. I remember Becca getting very annoyed with me, as I've said before, because that's exactly what I did, because I couldn't figure out how to play normally and do anything. I'll keep brewing up more potions in case of any emergencies. Aaron Village will be forced to act soon. We can't stand idly by while things play out. Incidentally, my husband finally came home from his scouting mission. His expression was grim, though. He rushed right off to tell the elder what he learned. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. This is the first time my husband's been back in about a week, I'd say. We spent more time apart than together lately. Poor Noah's magical education has fallen by the wayside as a result. We need our family time back. Do you? Nothing for me to buy from you. Or trade. I don't think we've got many more magical ingredients. Oh, we trade our new material, which is past 100 now. But I'm still saving that for weapons.